What's going on, YouTube? Another video for you. This video is going to be telling you how you can avoid cheating when it comes to Battle Royale when you're doing clan war nodes. And hopefully this is beneficial for you. I play on a controller, so it's a little easier for me to get away from cheating because not a lot of people use external devices like controllers. I mean, there are a high percentage that do. They're either PC players or they're on Switch controllers, or they're on backbones, or they're on mobile triggers. Another thing that I will tell you in this video is something that can get you banned and that you should not be doing it. So I'm going to go here, I'm going to go to my Bluetooth, I'm going to disconnect my controller. So now it's disconnected. The light on my controller is not on. It's still showing that it's on when I'm in the lobby, and I will back out. Now I'm going to reconnect my controller, turning on my Bluetooth. Now right here, this is what it shows you. It shows you Backbone, PS4, PS5, and Xbox. These are the controllers that if you're going to use a controller, this is what you're supposed to be using. If the controller is not on this list, you should not be using it at all for any reason. So if you are on an iPad with keyboard and mouse, if you're on a tablet with keyboard and mouse, and you're using background applications to be able to use your keyboard that comes with your iPad or your tablet, and you're using a Bluetooth mouse to do whatever it is that you're doing, you will get banned doing it. You are on a mobile device. There is mobile rules to be on a mobile device. You are allowed to use these controllers that are showing up on this screen because Call of Duty Mobile has controller support. And if you don't believe what I am saying, that would not be on this screen. It would not be here. Not to mention the fact that I am on a PlayStation 5 controller, so I'm going to click PlayStation 5. I'm not going to go in here and I'm not going to click on Backbone. I'm not going to click on PS4. I'm not going to click on Xbox. If you're using an alternate controller or an alternate device and you click on one of these things, you are bypassing what you're supposed to be doing and what you're supposed to be clicking on. I'm on PS5, so I'm going to click PS5 and I'm going to go in. I'm going to go into my settings and I'm going to go to controller. It's literally in the settings. Right here, it's showing you that you can use a controller. So for all the people out there that are sitting there saying, people who use controllers, blah, 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 you guys are trash. Well, people who use game boosters and download mods through their game booster and do whatever it is that they do to enhance their performance, you are trash. This is literally inside here that you can use a controller. If you weren't supposed to be using a controller, it would not be here. So, blow off, okay? You go into your settings. It says connect controller, connected, enable support. It is controller supported. It literally says controller support. You can change your settings through here if you're on a controller. Maybe in another video, I'll show you how to set up a controller if you want to use one. But right now, I am showing you that things that you should not be doing. Do not use keyboard and mouse Bluetooth on your iPad or your tablet. You're not supposed to be doing it. You're not supposed to have any alternate third-party applications that enhance your performance. By doing this, you will get banned. And I don't know how many times I have run into iPad and tablet players that are running on Bluetooth keyboards and mouses. A lot of people will sit there and tell you that this does not exist, you can't do it, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to tell you right now, I can connect a Bluetooth keyboard and mouse to my phone, and I can go in and I can click on PS5 controller. And I'm not even using a PS5 controller. I'm using a keyboard and mouse. And what it will show up on the screen, like if you're matching with people, I will show you right now. I'll go back into multiplayer. It shows a yellow controller. If somebody is on a PC, it will be a white controller. If you are on a PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, whatever, it shows up as yellow. Now, if you connect your keyboard and mouse Bluetooth to your phone, your iPad, your tablet, whatever it is you connect it to, it's still going to show up as a yellow controller. Because what they're doing is they're using an application, they're going in there, they're key binding their keys, with an alternate app that they're not supposed to be using, and they're going in with keyboard and mouse, and they're playing on their phones or they're playing on whatever, it will show up as a yellow controller. And the reason why it's doing that is because they're clicking on things like, oh, I'm using a Backbone, or oh, I'm using PS4, I'm using PS5. So it's going to show up as yellow instead of white, which would be PC. You're not supposed to be doing it. You're literally bypassing the anti-cheat mechanism that detects if you're doing anything illegal that you're not supposed to be doing. So it's going to show up as this instead of what it's supposed to show up as, which would be you cheating or you violating terms and policy. People who do this, just stop. I don't understand why you have to enhance your performance. I don't understand why you have to do the things that you do. And then, I'm just going to put out there, a lot of these people will be in like the all chats or the hot mics and they'll be like, oh, dude, you're garbage. This was an easy match. Congratulations, it was an easy match because what you're doing is cheating. Of course it's going to be easy. 90% of the players that you run into who just hop on their phone and play are just hopping on their phone and they're playing the game the way it's meant to be played. You other individuals that are on here acting like you're some professional player, if you think you're a professional player, number one, this is what I'm going to say. Go play the tournaments. Go enlist into the Call of Duty Activision Tencent tournaments that give you money for playing live events. Go in there and attempt to do what you're doing in these public matches or these ranked matches. I guarantee you any money when you go in there to those LAN parties and stuff like that they have, you will be detect cheating. They will remove you, they will ban your account, and you will no longer be able to play Call of Duty on that device. You'll have to go out and you'll have to buy yourself a new device because they don't just ban your account, they ban your device. Now, on that note, and with that being said, this is what a lot of people are doing when it comes to bypassing the anti-cheat system. They are going in and they are downloading a VPN. One of the VPNs that I know of is called the Loki VPN. It's a paid VPN that allows the VPN to go into your phone and change your device IP address. When you're using the Loki VPN and you're logging in on that VPN, your mobile phone device IP will change to a different IP address. When you log on to Call of Duty Mobile and you're using your phone and you create your account, Call of Duty devs already have your IP address for your device. And the reason why they have this information is because if you're detected cheating or you're doing anything and they ban your account, they're banning your device as well. They're not just banning your account, they're getting rid of your device completely because you were caught cheating. That goes against the policy. You do something stupid, you get a stupid reward. Plain and simple. A lot of people on Call of Duty think that cheating doesn't exist, or they'll sit there and say that the anti-cheat is the most amazing anti-cheat. Listen, Call of Duty has been out since a lot of you were in frickin' diapers, and I was playing frickin' Modern Warfare when the first Call of Duty Online first came out. Y'all motherfuckers were in diapers. I've been playing this thing from start to finish, and I'm still on Call of Duty Mobile right now. I can willingly admit to the fact that I know how cheating works because I've done it myself. Am I proud of it? No, but at a certain point in time, you get irritated running into cheating all the time. And it's like, why are these kids doing this? So me and my short temper, I go on my computer, I download a mod pack, I transfer it over to my console or whatever it is I'm playing on. And pretty much all it is you're taking a code that the devs of Call of Duty have created and you're copying and you're pasting it and you're putting onto your computer and you're just changing numbers. They're a bunch of zeros and ones. Like if you've ever seen the Matrix movies and you notice that all these codes and all this formats and zeros and ones, that's how games are created. That's how games are developed. It's a bunch of numbers. You copy and paste that code that they created, you put it onto a different file format, and you download what's called a code breaker to make it easier for yourself to do this. And the code breaker is running in the background and it's changing things. Now let's say you want a super jump, 0050, whatever the hell it's going to be. And you're importing that code into the regular jump mechanism to make it so that you're jumping super high. I should not be explaining how this works. I mean, I could go into further detail on how it works, but I'm explaining to you how I know how it works. There's a lot of cheat companies out there. You go on Google, you go to the black market or whatever you want to go to, those illegal websites that you're not supposed to be going on. Number one, you can get an easy virus. by going to those websites, so I don't recommend it. A lot of the people out there who are cheating on Call of Duty Mobile, if you're going to cheat, at least do it right. Create your own mods. Do it yourself. Quit spending money on garbage. Like, you're literally wasting money when you can do it yourself. And you want to sit there and claim that you're a professional player when you're sitting there and you're running around and you're using mods. If you're going to use mods and you're going to hack, do it yourself. Do it right. Like, don't be one of those script kiddies and download somebody else's script and run around Call of Duty Mobile at 100 miles an hour with an aimbot. You're dumb. It makes me, honestly, like, I'm not irritated at this point. I'm just laughing at you because you're doing something and you think you're intelligent by downloading something that's already created for you. What would show me intelligence is you going in and you doing it yourself. Like, I've already went through a small explanation of how it works. So if you're still doing like $15 a month, $20 a month for mods that people in Garena created for you, because a lot of these mods that are on Call of Duty Mobile are from Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic, Mexico, Japan, China, frickin' other countries, okay? When you come on this game and you download something somebody else created, it does not make you intelligent. It is super easy to download something and then go into the App Store and download a paid VPN to where your device IP changes so that they can't detect you cheating. Dude, that's flat out, like, obvious. A 10-year-old child with Down syndrome could figure that out. And if you think that's intelligence, well, I need a new, I can't even think of the word right now. But, man, you guys out here are insanely dumb when it comes to cheating. I'll be sitting in a map, and I'll be sitting in the back of the spawn in Search and Destroy. And I'll be sitting propped behind a wall where nobody can see me. I will be running Ghost, Dead Silence, and a whole bunch of things that leave me off the map. And I'll have somebody sitting over by a bomb location, shooting from 3 different spawn walls into the spawn and immediately killing me. I have like 27 recorded videos of me being shot through walls from spawn point to spawn point. And I have it recorded, and the reason why I'm doing it is not because I'm a quote-unquote camper. It's because I noticed you were cheating. There's no way in hell you knew where I was because I'm running Dead Silence and I'm running Ghost. If you have a heartbeat sensor, you're not going to see me. If you throw out a UAV, you're not going to see me because Ghost perk allows you to be undetected by heartbeat sensor and anything else. Like, you can't be detected when you're running the Ghost perk. So for you to be able to pre-aim an exact location when somebody's crouch walking and look to where they're going and you're tracing them through a wall. Jeez, you guys, you're on another level with the stupidity. Like, it's insane how obvious a lot of you people that play Search are. Like, and the development team, when you send a report in, and I'm talking to the dev team now, you can see what everybody's running. You can see these mods. You can see everything else that is going on. Like, even if it's a background application, they can see you running that. So when someone sends in a report in about somebody cheating, and I've had the kill cam be somebody directly shooting through a wall from one side of the map to the other with a sniper, and it's like, that was literally in your kill cam. How is this not being detected by support staff and everybody? Like, this is how stupid this gets. Like, some people don't even run a VPN, they just come in with a mod menu. And they'll just be shooting through walls from one spawn point to the other. And it's like, okay. Alright, I'm just gonna record this. But this is stuff that I'm talking about. Like, a lot of the people who do cheat, they make it hard to detect. They'll use guns like the USS-9. They'll use guns like the Swordfish and guns that have absolutely no recoil but a high damage rate. And even guns like the USS-9 with a high damage rate, it still takes 3 to 4 bullets to kill somebody. And it takes 2 shots in the head for a headshot. If you're shooting somebody in the head and you shoot one bullet and it hits them in the head with the USS 9 from any range and you kill them immediately, I'm sorry, but you're cheating. That is literally how aimbot works. It decreases the amount of damage you have to put into a player, and it also locks onto certain parts of the body that it's not supposed to lock onto. Aim assist locks center mass. Aimbots and other external mod use locks to the head. Okay, so if you're running around in a lobby and you notice this person's ADSing and you're noticing that when they're ADSing, it's snapping back and forth, this player is using an aimbot. It's not that hard to figure out the difference between aim assist and aimbot. If somebody is aiming in and the aim snaps directly to the head, they're not running an aim assist, they are running an aimbot. And when you're watching your kill cams and you're watching things like that, please report these people, because it's getting to the point where it's like, no matter what you're doing, like if I want to go and I want to play MP ranked or BR ranked, well, you don't get kill cams in BR, but you can always tell when somebody's cheating, because I'm going to let you in on a little secret. The AK-117 is a good gun at close to mid-range. By the time you get to be 100 meters, and you are so far away, I don't care what build you have on that 117. If you are full autoing your AK-117 from 100 meters and above, and you are accurately hitting every single shot with this person running, jumping, sliding, and twisting in the air, and you are still hitting every single shot, either you're godlike or you're running an aimbot. If I'm inside a vehicle and I am driving at maximum speed, and you have something like the AK-117, and you are shooting me through a window when you're standing at the back side of my car, and you are shooting through the back end of the vehicle, and you are hitting me, knocking me out of my vehicle, you are using an aimbot. Stuff like that, it just irritates me. And then you'll call these people out for cheating, and it's like, dude, you suck. I guess I do. I guess I am garbage. For the simple fact that if you have a perk on your gun, which is called FMJ, I will tell you right now that full metal jacket, because that's what it stands for, is full metal jacket. It's your armor piercing rounds. There are things that you can shoot through, and there's things that you cannot shoot through. If you're in an Antelope and you're driving and somebody is shooting the back of your car and they are running FMJ, I'm going to tell you right now that those bullets are not going to go through the vehicle, because that is the way that the devs created certain vehicles, certain walls. You cannot shoot through metal, no matter how much you wanna break it, how much you wanna talk about cheating or whatever. You can't shoot through metal. You can't do it. If it's thick concrete wall, or if it's thick metal, you're not shooting through it, okay? Because the devs created Call of Duty Mobile to be at least somewhat realistic. If you are shooting a 5.56 round with a armor-piercing round on it, and you are sitting at sniper range in real life, and I'm talking real life because I have shotguns, I know how it works. Like, just gonna explain to you how this works. The people that are small-minded. If you are from sniper range and you have a tactical scope on an assault rifle like an AR-15 or a M4, I'm going to tell you right now, it does not matter if you have an armor-piercing bullet, because that is literally armor-piercing. Armor is in the title. Armor-piercing. That is your Kevlar vest. That is anything to do with, like, police officers wearing a vest. If you're using armor-piercing, you're going to shoot through somebody's vest. You're not going to shoot through 40 inches of titanium, okay? It does not happen. FMJ is to shoot through objects like a thin concrete wall. Like, you can shoot through thin concrete walls all day. You can shoot through aluminum all day. But when you're standing by this 40-inch thick metal container and somebody shoots you through it with a sniper, not happening. Anyway, off that rant. And the reason why I was ranting on that is because that's the way the devs created Call of Duty Mobile. They created it to be sort of realistic. but it's also a game. So they have to make it to where people are going to be, you know, focused on it. They're going to be like, oh, hey, this is a game that I'm going to want to play. It's super cool. They don't want to make it super realistic because a lot of people are just going to be like, nah, screw that. This is kind of boring. But to me, honestly, I would like more realistic. Like when you're in war and you're playing Battle Royale, like that's kind of like a war zone, you're not going to be sliding on your knees 200 feet while firing a 12 gauge shotgun. And if you think that's something that is realistic and that it happens, I would like you to post a video on TikTok, tag me in it, and show me that you're sliding across your knees 200 feet and you're shooting a 12 gauge pump action shotgun without flying backwards and breaking your neck. To me, that's just stupidity. Anyway, that's the end of this video. That's another how to detect cheating, I guess. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you like this kind of content. This is another 20-minute video. So anyway, stay tuned for the next videos. And this is kind of me ranting about the shit in this game that just blows my mind and how a lot of these people aren't being detected cheating by the such amazing anti-cheat system. Anyway, peace out, y'all. Take her easy.